Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. This is installment 2 of Tom and Julie's podcast. And just wanted to encourage you guys today out of Matthew 7. This is part of the Sermon on the Mount, Matthew 5, 6, and 7. And it was kind of a main core of Jesus' teaching. Some people call it Christianity 101. And it's got a lot of really good basic teaching. So since we're kind of starting this journey, talking about prayer, just wanted to start with sort of the main crux of what Jesus taught on prayer during his ministry. And hope this is a blessing to you. I'm going to be reading from Matthew 7, verse 7 through 11. Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be opened. Here's the part where I kind of wanted to focus on today. In verse 9, or what man is there among you who, when his son asks for a loaf, will give him a stone? Or if he asks for a fish, he will not give him a snake, will he? If you then, being evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father who is in heaven give what is good to those who ask him? And so I just wanted to talk to you about prayer being about relationship, it being relational. That was something that Jesus, it was sort of a revolutionary idea that he taught. This is the same sermon where he goes over the Lord's Prayer and teaches them, to start their prayer by addressing their Father in heaven. And that was a really revolutionary idea at the time, to address God as your Father, almost scandalous. And so it's kind of revolutionary, if you're honest with us, maybe revolutionary for us today still. So often we get wrapped up, or at least I know I have, in just kind of prayer as religious duty, or prayer as, getting through your list. Kind of like a methodical process, and I love lists, and I'm, all about that. Having good habits is a good thing. But in the end, prayer is really about relating to your Father in heaven. And I like to say often, he's not a vending machine, he's a father. So I say that to myself sometimes. Sometimes you can get wrapped up, or I know I can, in if I put my 2 cents in or my 50 cents in and I push the right button and out pops the answer, but it's not like that. God can do really whatever he wants to do, but he wants us to come to him because he desires relationship with us. That's his end game. That's what he's always wanted since the garden. He's wanted relationship with his people. And so prayer is really just about that. It's about relating to your Father in heaven. And Jesus is emphasizing here that your Father in heaven is not stingy. And he's not shorthanded in what he can give you. He's got all the resources of heaven at his disposal. And he's like, his heart is for you, and his heart is to give you everything you could ever need. And he's got like a burning desire to do it, and he's just waiting for you to come and relate to him so he can literally just open up the resources of heaven and give you your needs and the desires of your heart. That's how Jesus taught us to pray. We can come with that kind of confidence as a beloved child before our Father in heaven, and know that we're not coming as beggars or as someone who is trying to convince someone who really doesn't like us that much, or who really is kind of stingy, or just, but we're coming to our Father who already knows what we need, and he's just waiting. He just really wants to pour out his blessings in heaven. And it compares, our parenthood here on earth. And a lot of you, I know, are parents, or you've had children and you have children, and if your child comes up to you and they need something, or even just really desire something, how much did your heart burn to give them what they needed? And how much more does God, who's love incarnate, desire to give us what we need and what we desire? So hope that's encouraging to you. You can come before your Heavenly Father. Try and focus this week on coming before him, just taking a little time, maybe at the beginning of your prayer time, and just focusing on, Father, you're up there, you love me, your desire is for me. I believe it, God. I receive your love right now. And then go into asking for whatever you need, because that way you can kind of get your heart straight that you're talking to a person who loves you and wants to give you everything you need. So be blessed this week. I hope this is encouraging to you, and I hope that this week is just filled with encounters with your Heavenly Father. Bless you.